Hi. This is the first actual video that I'm going to be recording on my gaming computer, mainly because I've been talking to people on Discord and I have all my stuff set up on here. But before the video starts, I do just want to say that I'm going to be redoing this video uh, sometime in the near future because the the more I'm editing this, the more I'm realizing that I could have explained things a whole lot better. And I just need to be able to explain things instead of just letting my mind ramble. So I am going to be re-recording this sometime in the near future. I'm gonna give it around like the next few weeks because I can explain things better. I can make it sound less dumb. uh, so yeah, I'm gonna be redoing this soon. So just beware for any upcoming videos that have roughly the same title, but I'll put re-upload on it if that makes sense. Because it's technically gonna be re-uploaded, just explained better. But yeah, so try to enjoy the rest of this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. All right, hello everybody. This is the fourth time I'm recording this because the first time I messed up heavily on the intro. Second time, I was given the wrong information, and the third time, my computer blue screened. So I'm redoing it, and hopefully I can explain everything a whole lot better. I'm gonna be telling you how to use a dual PC setup with the way that I do. So all you need is some sort of Elgato capture device. So for me, it's an Elgato HD60S. And right here, I'm going to have a video playing, just showing you the setup. And do not give me anything about the cabling because I need to still redo it. I've just been too lazy. So, you're going to need the an Elgato capture device. And we'll go ahead and just get started on the stuff. If my capture device will work. Okay, so I was having a little problem because I was trying to show on my streaming computer earlier that like properties that you could change. I clicked the wrong thing and it blue screened my computer, so something was going on with my Elgato. Another reason why I'm going to explain about upgrades and stuff. So here is what I use, which, like I said, is the Elgato HD60S. And honestly, you could buy this one, but I wouldn't because it's a little bit older and it's $218. And if you're gonna spend $200 on an HD60S, you might as well just get an upgraded one. You're only gonna need two things, as you saw in the video earlier. You're only going to need the in port and the USB-C port. So you'll plug your gaming computer to the in port, and you will plug the USB-C cable into your streaming computer. And when you do that, if you have a NVIDIA control panel on your gaming computer, you'll see that you'll have another monitor labeled, for instance, mine is HD60S, and it'll act as its own monitor. So what you're going to want to do is duplicate the monitor for what you use for your gaming computer and for the HD60S so that it mirrors what you're seeing on like Streamlabs or OBS. So after you have all that set up, really it's just depending on like what you're going to be using. So to get audio from your gaming computer to your streaming computer, you can still use Elgato products. Like I'm using Sound Capture. So for this, your default is basically always going to be the Elgato speakers. I disable these every day and it never happens. um so audio wise, everything is hooked up to my streaming computer. My microphone is hooked up to my streaming computer, my webcam is as well. The only thing that's not are my Astro A40s. Those are hooked up to my gaming computer. So when you do the sound capture, by the way, all the links for what I show you are going to be down below in the description. You're going to want to do PC gaming. For the top one, where do you want your PC gameplay? You can pick the headphones that you're using with the gaming computer, or a pair of speakers or whatever. But you're going to want to have the output to your Elgato device. So for me, it'd be the HD60S. So if you're going to get anything, if you're, well, for one, if you're going to spend $200 on an HD60S, you might as well get the 4KX, which I'm going to be upgrading to when I have the money. Mainly because it does 144 FPS. That's basically the only reason. But still, it's the same concept. You'll let me see if I can find a picture of the back. So it would honestly be the same. You would plug your gaming computer to the in port, and you would plug the USB-C cable to your second computer. You don't need the out. The only time you need the out is if you have limited display ports or anything on your graphics card. So for instance, if you've got 4 monitors and you have 4 like a mix of HDMI and display ports, you're gonna want to plug the cable to the in port, and then the out port goes to your gaming monitor. Or you could always have something like this, which would plug into your second computer with a PCIe slot. That way all you need is just one cable, the in, because I'm pretty sure that it all gets transferred. So when it comes to audio and all that, like for me, I have to look at the HD60S, which would use this if you're going to be using the Elgato software. I do not, but if you want how it used to be, go for the HD60 software and just do the game capture. But I do not use the Elgato software. So now on to the streaming computer. If you're going to be using the Wavelink like I am, or the Wave XLR, you're going to want to download the Wavelink, which is going to look like this. You can have multiple audio channels. I don't. And I'm not going to show how to set all that shit up. But You could always have audio effects, which is, you know, your noise gate, your compressor, your equalizer, stuff like that. Which all you're gonna do for that is just on Google type in Elgato VST plugins, which you could just go to this website, which is the Elgato Marketplace, and just go into it and download these. I use this one because this noise gate removal was making me sound like a robot in Discord for some reason. And then you're just gonna set it up however you want with whatever settings that you want to do. So to move on to the fun part, which is setting up the Elgato itself, all you're going to do is just add a source. You're going to do the video capture device. And for this, I'm just going to do this. Set up as new device. You're just going to want to click the game capture, well, whatever your Elgato name is. So mine is Game Capture HD60S. And then, yep, there it is. So after a minute, it will display. So this is completely accurate right now, as you can tell. And then you're not going to have to change anything, honestly. You'll just have this and be able to capture your game. Now, here's the one thing about it. Not just going to capture your game, it's going to capture your entire display. So if you're like, let's say on Discord and you're messaging somebody and you have it on your main display, it's going to show if you don't want it to, or if you want it to. The audio is pretty straightforward. For me, I've got 2 microphones enabled, technically. The Wavelink Stream is my my microphone with all of the sound effects. The mic in is your normal microphone, so it's got absolutely no effects on it. It's just literally just an open mic. Now when it comes to sending audio, which if I were to play like any sounds or anything, you would see this dancing around like this one. You're going to need Elgato Sound Capture, which will send your computer audio through the HDMI and into your second computer. So for the first one, where do you want your PC gameplay? You can put your headphones. But the second option, you're going to want to put your Elgato. So for mine, it would be HD60S. And then just make sure that you're on PC gaming. Because when you first do it, it's on off. Discord is wanting thing to switch. Or you can do this if you want to hear your audio through multiple things, but PC gaming is what you want. And then on your streaming computer, you will keep these disabled, because once you add the Elgato, it'll add the soundtrack for it. Then you will just have it be how it is. Really, there's not much you have to do. The way I explain things is really rough. because my mind goes all over the place. But you can get the gist of what I'm trying to do. Both ways of doing all this is very simple. And I say both ways, I mean either in Streamlabs or OBS. I do have OBS, but I do not use it anymore because it does not work. So I just use Streamlabs. But yeah, so this is gonna be short-ish video. If there are any questions, I can try to explain better. If anybody has any questions, just leave them in the comments, and I will do what I can to fix whatever I said and try to explain better. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, don't forget to hit subscribe, hit the like button, and like I said, any comments, just make sure to let me know down below, and I will do my best to answer what I can. So thank you guys for watching, hope you all enjoy, and I'll see you all later.